Judge Ellis.
We're going to need just a little bit more time. Gus is actually Rafael Rivera's father, and he should be here any second.
Yeah, well, Ms. Cooper, we've already delayed this hearing. I've heard all the other cases I had pending, and believe it or not, I got through all of them, which is just your bad luck, I guess.
Yes. Just if you knew how important this was,
I encourage you to come back to this court when I return in a month.
A month? Are you crazy?
Excuse me?
No disrespect intended whatsoever. That just shows you the stress I'm feeling right now. Your Honor, if you could just give us a little bit more time, it would alter the course of a young boy's life. And not just one person's life. There are many people involved here.
Are you trying to stall me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, well, cut it out.
Yes, ma'am.
You're the mother?
Yes, ma'am.
If the father and your lawyer aren't here in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to have to call it a day, okay? The court's going to take a 5-minute recess.
Why isn't Gus here?
I told you, I can't reach him.
Okay, I know Gus, and I know he'd be here if he knew it was at stake.
Well, I think I know Gus a little bit myself too, Natalia, and the only reason he's not here is because something is wrong.
But do you really want him to make it in time? Why would you? You don't want me and my son in your life.
Can we do this another time?
Okay, no. You act so tough and very mature, and you're so understanding. But the truth is, you are threatened by the fact that we have a child together. And that's why he's not here. You kept the time of the hearing from him.
I used to like you, but I'm not so sure.
Well, now we're getting somewhere.
Natalia, please. I wouldn't do anything to undermine what Gus could have with Rafe. I wouldn't do anything.
What's going on?
We have to delay your hearing until Gus gets here.
He's not here? Okay, big surprise.
Rafe, we have to have faith that Gus will come through, because he always comes through. I'm sure he has a great reason for not being here.
Yeah.
Come to order, please. I'm sorry, but I've waited as long as I can. I'm going to have to call a halt to these proceedings, and we can reschedule.
Hi, Your Honor. I'm so sorry that I'm late. There was a screw up with when the hearing was, or the time got moved or whatever, but I'm here now.
You're the father, I take it.
I am, and I'm here for him.
Thank you, Mr. O'Neill. My judgment in this case will be binding, and all parties agree to be subject to the outcome arrived at here today.
Hey, is that a black eye? And why does my father's nose look so swollen?
Don't ask. I'm here, right?
No thanks to him.
He is a piece of work. He has been trying to torpedo us for how long, and now he's trying to save the day. I cannot figure him out.
Could you try to look like you want to get out of here? You know, your dad beat up 2 psycho security guards and a ship's captain, and I think his tooth is loose to get here, okay? So could you sit up straight and try to be grateful?
Mr. Rivera, you were sent here pending periodic reviews of your situation. I can choose to keep you in here for as long as I think is necessary. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You were brought before me on a charge of attempted assault and robbery. I am aware that the victim in this case is here and is in favor of returning you to society. Also present are others who are in support of giving you your freedom. Now, that's all very well and good, but what concerns me as a judge in the juvenile system is what landed you in this facility and what you've done since you've arrived. Am I clear?
Yes, Your Honor.
No respect. No discipline. He'll be here, and he'll end up in prison. The kid is bad news. I knew it from the minute I saw him.
Thank you, officer. You're excused.
Your Honor, my client has learned his lesson. He understands that the next stop will be prison for adults. Okay, he doesn't want to go down that road. He is only 16, and he has lived a very difficult life. I believe that there is room here for course correction.
Noted. I'd like to ask Raphael some questions myself. And you don't think this is having trouble with authority figures?
No. You treat me fair and I'm cool.
Things aren't always fair in life, Raphael.
Yeah, no, I noticed.
I know you're all anxious to hear some kind of ruling, so let's get this out of the way. Frankly, I'm not impressed. This young man needs to learn how to get along in society before his return to society. I'm afraid my recommendation to the DA will be
Your
that...
Honor, I'm sorry. Can I say something on Raphael's behalf?
I think I've already heard your defense. I doubt that you'll have much to contribute.
Well, that's the point, Your Honor. I haven't contributed anything up till now, so I thought, maybe... Hey, maybe that's why we're all here right now,
All right, just be brief, please.
Sure. I don't know, maybe I'm the one who should be on trial here. Because I haven't been here for this boy at all. I didn't know about him. I didn't know he existed. And believe me, I understand the responsibilities that a father has. I don't take that lightly at all, but he didn't have me for anything. Didn't have me for anything as simple as throwing a ball around or learning how to stand up to bullies in school or, sneaking into a Cubs game because there is a place at the stadium that you can, well, let me just skip that part right there. My point is, if you're going to make a ruling today based on a fact, there's only one fact that you really need to know, and that is that he has never had a break. He needs a break. And as his father, I'm telling you that his break is due. It's Father's Day, Your Honor. And I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that there is actually a day that has anything to do with me in it. But I'm a father. And I'm still learning, but I intend to do my very best. And that's all you can ever really ask of anybody in this life, is just, do your best. Your Honor, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. In fact, I'm definitely going to make mistakes. But that's the beautiful thing in this life. You can always make up for your mistakes in this life. As long as you don't just let the chance slip by. And I just don't want this chance to slip by. I'd like to do the right thing for my son. And I would like to have that chance. Let Raphael have that chance. It would be the best Father's Day gift you could ever ask for.
You were wonderful.
I think I rambled on too much.
You did, but you were great.
Maybe I should talk to him.
He ignored you the first couple of times you tried, didn't he?
Yeah, well, third time's a charm.
Get in there.
I won't keep you in suspense. I've come to a conclusion. I thought Mr. O'Neill would be here. Who's representing the defendant?
I can represent him. I'm a lawyer.
Oh, well, that's fine. It's just important to have someone
No, I
standing by
understand.
the defendant when I give my ruling.
Right. Right, that's what I'll do.
My mom can do it.
Oh, yeah, that's fine as well. Right, most people believe that the juvenile system is just a dumping ground, the minor leagues of the prison system. Mr. Arturo? Mr. Arturo?
Yeah, sorry.
Do you have anything further to say before I render judgment?
Right. No, I think I probably, said enough already.
Yes, it was enough, Counselor. If you were an ordinary citizen, perhaps it wouldn't be, but you are a decorated officer of the law. If you are willing to take responsibility for this young man, I think the court would be very unwise to refuse you. Raphael Rivera, you have a juvenile record. You were on a train headed right off the tracks until your father hit the brakes. You heard what I said, right? Your father, Raphael Rivera. Take comfort in that. Find your strength in the fact that so many people love you and want to see you succeed, but most importantly, your father. You are on probation for 1 year. Good luck. Case dismissed.
Oh, God. Okay, good. Boy, I can't wait to get you out of here.
See you around.
Yes.
I guess he could have been a little more grateful, you know. Small thank you.
That's all right. Is that enough?